Shalom, shalom. Before I get started, I'm going to face east towards Jerusalem and give all honor, glory, and praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rakakudah. All right, hey, shalom to the remnant, shalom to the elect. Hey, Kahala, Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, for another day to do the will of him that sent me, to prophesy the downfall of Babylon the Great, the downfall of America, okay, to prophesy the salvation of the Jews, okay, hey, to preach repentance unto my people, the Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, and the Seminole Indians, okay, to call them back to their first love, okay, and to call out these liars that accuse the brethren day and night, all right, hey, and to prophesy their judgment, all right, and we're watching it happen. Hey, shalom to the beloved Mashak, Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Mashak, Rakatah, and Barakim Kumyat in your household. All right, hey, to tell these people their judgment. All right, the Lord told us to prophesy unto the winds. Hey, that's the spirit, because it's been windy for like 4 days. Let me see if I can get this. See if I can get this real quick. This is Ezekiel chapter 37 and verse 9. Then said he unto me, prophesy unto the wind, prophesy, son of man, and say to the wind, thus saith the Lord Yahweh, from the four winds, O breath, and breathe upon these slain, that they may live. Okay, and so we come out here to give you truth. Okay, to tell you, to prophesy what's going to happen. Okay, to tell you to arise and depart. Okay, don't be lovers of the world. Okay, hey, and to flee from these times, hasten in these times. All right, but I'm gonna start at Matthew 26. Salakia. So, Matthew 26 and verse 6. Now, when Yahushua was in Bethany in the house of Simon the leper, there came unto him a woman having an alabaster box of very precious ointment and poured it on his head as he sat at meat. But when his disciples saw it, they had indignation, saying, to what purpose is this waste? For this ointment might have been sold for much and given to the poor. When Yahushua understood it, he said unto them, why trouble ye the woman? For she hath wrought a good work upon me. For you have the poor always with you, but me you have not always. For in as she hath poured this ointment on my body, she did it for my burial. Verily I say unto you, wheresoever this gospel shall be preached in the whole world, there shall also this, that this woman have done, be told for a memorial of her. All right. I bring that out because the Lord wants that to come out. All right. Wherever we bring out this gospel, the gospel being what? The good news. Okay. Shalom to the big bro, Ariel Yasharala, Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahushai, Mashiach, Rakatah, and Barakim Dumyati in your household. All right. I want to talk about, hey, America's judgment. Okay. This bloody city. Okay. Being Babylon the Great, or the city of spiritual Sodom and the city of spiritual Egypt, which is America. So let me see. Bear with me. One moment. Bear with me. Yep. This is Nahum chapter 3 and verse 1. It says, woe to the bloody city, that bloody city being America, Babylon the Great, or the daughter of Babylon. Okay? Hey, shalom to the king Lamariah Rav Khan, shalom to the king Hanaya Shadaya Khan, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai Mashiach Barakatah, and Barakim Kumyatu in your household. Nahum 3 and verse 1. Woe to the bloody city. Hey, so we out here prophesying, telling you that, hey, death and destruction is coming to America. Okay? And as for your children, okay, they're going to get sent off to the valley of Jehoshaphat to go fight for this devil. All right? And you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans shouldn't be fighting for the so-called white man, for America. Okay, you shouldn't be joining their military. Okay, you shouldn't be joining hand with the wicked. All right, because they're gonna cast you away to go be destroyed. Because get ready for foot soldiers to be hey, it's already what happened on what Thursday? Okay, their major air defense system, a $1.1 billion air defense in the Middle East, hey, is down. Okay, hey, what just happened last night? You got the Saudi Arabia's oil. Okay, the oil factory got blown in the smithereens. Okay, you got oil soot just floating in the air. Okay, all these war fronts. Okay, for what? Hey, the Lord gather all the nations into the valley of Yahweh Shaphat. Okay, the valley of judgment. Woe to the bloody city. It is all full of lies and robbery. Yeah, they all full of lies and robbery. What's all? Why everything have to do with oil? Okay, and minerals. Okay, enriched metals. I think lithium, enriched lithium. Okay, because America's what they running. Hey, they running out of their brigandine. Hey, they said that they was gonna dig inside their brigandine, but guess what? Let me see if I can. They running out of missiles out there. Okay, over 1,000 missiles that have been launched in the past 7 days. Okay, over there in the Middle East. This is Jeremiah 46 and verse 4. It says, "Harness the horses." Yeah, get your ships ready. Get your bombers, your stealth bombers, your jets. It says, "Harness the horses and get up, ye horsemen, and stand forth with your helmets. Furbish the spears and put on the brigandines." Yeah, get your missiles ready. Okay, get your stealth bombers ready. And what is everybody doing? Everybody all roused up for war. Okay, but this is the judgment that the Lord has against Esau, Edom, against Mount Seir. All right, so we can progress, so we can move on to what the next world. Okay, which is the rulership of Jacob, the rulership of Hamashiach, Yahweh, King David, the elect. All right, and in all Israel. Okay, with us being the head and not the tail, us not going off no more, we're gonna have the law, statutes, and commandments within our inward parts. So let me read this again, Jeremiah 46 and 4. "Harness the horses and get ye up, you horsemen, and stand forth with your helmets." It says, "Furbish the spears and put on the brigandine." Yeah, go beat your plowshares into hooks. All right, and your pruning and your let me get that. This is Joel chapter 3 and verse 10. Beat your plowshares into swords and your pruning hooks into spears. Let the weak say, "I am strong." So who's the weak? Okay, ultimately, the Israelites. But who's the weak? Besides the Israelites, you got those Persians, which they're really strong. Let the weak say, "I am strong." Okay, you got those Persians, which are the Iranians, right? Which they actually have nuclear might, and they're not finna let up. They're not finna let up and let America's not gonna win. Straight like that. You got Esau mad at the tribes right now. Shalom to the princess Rebecca Ofer, Yahweh Bashem, Shai Mashak Barakatah, and Barakim them y'all to in your household. Jeremiah 46. It's been hella winter for 3 days. Jeremiah 46 and 4. It says, yeah, harness the horses and get up, you horsemen, and stand forth with your helmets. Furbish the spears. Get your bombs ready. Get your missiles ready. It says, and put on the brigandines. It says, wherefore have I seen them dismayed and turned away back, and their mighty ones are beaten down, and are fled apace, and look not back, for fear was round about, saith the Adonai Yahweh. Yeah, you got all these Edomites, all of these proud military members. You seeing a pattern of them on TikTok scared to go out and fight. All right, they don't want to go out there and fight for Donald Trump. All right, almost the whole both sides, the Democrats and the Republicans. None of them want to go out there and go and do what? And go steal these people's oil, man. Okay, shalom to the princess of being a Paltril, Yahweh Bashim, Yahweh Shai, Mashiach, Brakatah, and Brakim Yatu in your household. Or they want to steal everybody's oil. And even the soldiers, they seeing that who they working for is the devil. Okay? So this is Jeremiah 51 and verse 3. Against him that bendeth, let the archer bend his bow. And against him that lifteth himself up in his brigandine, which is Esau, Edom, Mount Seir, okay, America, Babylon, okay, they're dig themselves in their brigandine, okay, they come with their threats, all right, they come with their war crimes, okay, you see the war crimes, all right, stealing presidents, stealing people resources, all right, stealing oil, stealing precious metals, stealing silver and gold. Hey, even stealing money from you investors out there investing. You know what BlackRock did on Friday? Okay, so BlackRock, okay, is a major banking institution, right? They're worth like $26 billion. Okay, you have people selling off all week. Really, they're about to sell off again on Monday, tomorrow. Okay, the market might shoot up a little bit in the morning, but it's not gonna hold that. Okay, so people can't even pull out their investments. Hey, shalom to the elder Sagalaba Barakim, shalom beloved Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai Mashiach Brakatah and Barakim Pinyak. So, $26 billion financial institution, right? People got they funds in there. Hey, they can't even liquidate their money. They're not even giving out 9% of their money. So let's say you got a 900,000 in your portfolio, right? Hey, you can only get 100,000 out, and then now they're blocking that. They blocking that. You can't even get that. You can't even get 100,000 out. All right. So you got to try to pull out a credit card or get a loan and use your financial instrument as like collateral. Okay. Hey, and so they only let people pull out like $650 million. Okay, and hey, but they got 25.5 billion of people's money. All right, so hey, eventually, all of this is coming down to nothing. Okay, like we just read in Joel 3 and 10. All right, beat your plowshares into swords. Hey, your prudent. Hey, so all of this trying to make America great again with the the economy and jobs and the unemployment rate and all of this. That's not gonna. They're not worried about that no more. They're gonna let everything just collapse, and they're gonna bring forth the mark of the beast. They're gonna bring forth the RFID chip. So this is what we out here to warn you that hey, Esau, he has boundaries that he can't pass. All right, and he's gonna try to fill his belly. Hey, he's not gonna be able to do that. Okay, so now the weak is saying I am strong, and America's noticing that. Damn, man, these Iranians really got some nukes over there. Yeah, of course they got nukes. Okay, and then they're backed up by what? By Russia. Okay, they backed up by the Medes. Okay, and guess what? Who else? You got China. Then you got Rocky Man. He's itching. Rocky Man itching. All right, hey, like they say, never interrupt your enemy. Hey, when he's destroying himself. All right, so Esau Edom done messed up. All right, which is a blessing for us, man, because we're watching the kingdom being translated from one